that was such a beautiful connection up on the top. My heart! I'm so happy that she's back. Odysseus is back in Ithaca. That is huge. This is what he's been wanting, the whole epic journey. So here we are. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer Glatzhofer, but you can call me Jen. I'm a singer and a voice teacher. And today I am on the 4th song of the Ithaca saga. This is the penultimate song, meaning that after this one, there's only one more song left. And then I have completed the whole epic musical. I have thoroughly enjoyed this journey, this epic, the musical by Jorge Rivera Herons. This has been amazing, and I will continue posting Patreon exclusive content over on my Patreon, of course. There'll be more from the Ithaca saga, and I'm sure I'll pop back to some other animatics that I haven't yet seen. But otherwise, for today's video of the 4th song, which is I Can't Help But Wonder, this animatic is by Dre, who is a new animatic that I'll be looking at. But as always, this is a reaction and an analysis video, so I will be stopping and talking about the vocals. If you'd rather watch the full video uninterrupted, I've left the link to the original video in the description below. You can also find my Patreon link in the description below, and you can also find my merch link in the description below. This is one of my so cheeky glasses, which is really cheeky. I have tons of information to share with you, not all now, but very, very soon I will be sharing some more goodness. I'm just jumping in here to let you know that I am releasing a new single on the 21st of February. It is called Moment With You, and I would love for you to pre-save the song. The link is in the description to go pre-save. It helps the Spotify algorithm a lot, as you are telling the Spotify algorithm you are interested in my music, interested in listening to more, and it just sends out, fingers crossed, puts my songs on a few playlists to obviously get more people to listen to it. Moment With You, coming out 21st of February. I can't wait for you to hear it. Do hit that subscribe button and the bell button over here so you are notified when I post over here. Right, let's get to I Can't Help But Wonder.
Father?
Oh, I swear we heard a bit of the suffering and then dun 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 dun, which is the legendary, so Telemachus, and we've just heard Father. This drawing is really cool.
Father? Son? I'd have died to meet you. Thought about your name so much it hurts. For 20 years I dreamt of how I'd greet you. Oh, and now you're here. I can't find the words.
My heart. Okay, the silences between father, son, so powerful. 20 years in total. Obviously Telemachus was a baby when Odysseus first left, so cannot remember, doesn't know anything really other than what other people have told him and stories that he's heard, but this is the first time that they are meeting. So those silences are so strong as they're kind of taking each other in. Really, really nice. We remember in the Wisdom Saga with Legendary and Will Be Fine hearing Telemachus in this beautiful falsetto breathy up at the top, really showing that vulnerable side, and I love how we're hearing that here as well. We're allowing the vocal folds to kind of get thin and let that breath seep through. There's something really nice about the acoustic picking as well. It's allowing the emptiness to ring as well, which is cool. And we saw an owl there with that statue, which is obviously Athena.
All my life I'd have died to meet you. Thought about your name so much it hurts. For 20 years I dreamt of how I'd greet you. Oh, and now you're here. I can't find the words. All my life I'd have died to know you. Days and nights I wish that I could show you. For 20 years and now.
what's that? That's something. And the drawing on his head. What's nice as well is that we've been used to kind of singing, then there's an emptiness after the phrase where the instruments drop out as well, but here the strumming continued, the picking continued, which is nice.
I can't find the words.
It continues.
All my life I'd have died to know you. Days and nights I wish that I could show you. For 20 years I never could outgrow you. Oh, and now you're here.
Oh wow, the flip was in a different place. We kind of kept connected through that part of his passaggio there, and then so that's where we kind of flipped. So it on this O vocalization as well, so it's just felt different.
I could show you. For 20 years I never could outgrow you. Oh, and now you're here. I can't help but wonder what your world must be. If we're like each other, if I have your strength in me. All this time I've wondered if you'd embrace me as your own. 20 years I've wondered, for so long I felt alone.
Telemachus also has a lot of breath at the end of his phrases as well. It's kind of like he's holding this in. He's had 20 years of thinking about this moment. What am I going to say? What am I going to do? What am I going to feel when I see this person that's my father that I've never met in my life? And now here we are. So that breath is a lot of vulnerability, is a lot of like... I mean, the pace is slow, so it's not like he's rushing to say things. He's thought this through, but at the end it's kind of like, it's taking a lot to say these things.
I've wondered, for so long I felt alone. Oh my son, look how much you've grown. Oh my boy, sweetest joy I've known.
Penelope. It's not the Penelope thing, but it kind of has the same intervals, the ba-da-da-da, because the Penelope. It's just in a different part, so maybe it's that. I don't know, because obviously Penelope, mum, wife. Here, with Odysseus's lead vocal, the piano is harmonising with him, so there's a little bit of a dance happening there.
Oh my son, look how much you've grown. Oh, my boy, sweetest joy I've known. 20 years ago I held you in my arms, how time has flown.
Oh, that was such a beautiful connection up on the top. Da, 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 da. So beautiful from Jay. Really, really lovely, like as Odysseus. Maybe the piano there as well is because he is meant to be the mentor figure of Telemachus, obviously. He has... For Telemachus, he kind of still is, because he looks up to him, but like they've never met. But maybe that's what Athena is, right? Athena is the person for both of them at different times of their lives. So maybe that's why the piano's come in. Obviously, it is a piano as well, so maybe I'm looking too much into it. The image of the baby as well, linking back to Horse and the Infant. Obviously, well, when we saw him thinking about, that's the last time he saw him as well. So he's missed all of these 20 years, and now suddenly there's a man in front of him.
My son, look how much you've grown. Oh, my boy, sweetest joy I've known. 20 years ago I held you in my arms, how time has flown. Oh, used to say it'd make the storm clouds cry for you. Used to say it'd capture wind and sky for you. Held you in my arms, prepared to die for you. Oh, how time has flown.
Oh, very similar to how Telemachus did that. It was a little bit stronger on that first up, where previously we flipped, and then the flip comes a little bit sooner. They're less of flips, they're less flip-like with Odysseus, more just letting that breath kind of come through rather than an audible flip into it. But so beautiful and just gentle, soft, light. It's really
prepared to die for you. Oh, how time has flown. I can only wonder what your world has been. Things you've had to suffer and the strength you hold within. All I've ever wanted was to reunite with my own
This song coming straight after Odysseus is so like odd. Like, it's powerful because obviously we've just had the monster in Odysseus kind of come out, like we saw that gore, anger, high emotions come out, but now we've kind of done a flip and he's so soft with his vocals, very breath-led with his vocals. He's obviously seen his son. Obviously this is a huge moment for him, for the both of them, but it's so mad how we've just had that and like seen the link between the monster and Odysseus, and now it's like there is a man there as well, like human in there.
All I've ever wanted was to reunite with my own. 20 years we've wandered, but today you're not alone. My son, I'm finally home. Father, how I've longed to see you. Telemachus, I'm home.
Oh wow. Okay, so we get that full nicely resisted vocal folds up at the top, you know, adding that cry and whine in the vocals, which go with the story but also allow us to be resisted, so we get a fuller sound up there in those high belts, both of them now completely different quality, and we get those. It's nice that the word home, like we get this on our vowel, it's kind of crying onto it, so we can like cry, like we're just crying that out. Oh, they go so well together. Sorry, I've just realised as well, this is the first time we're hearing them together as well. Not only are they seeing each other, but we're hearing the two voices that are very similar. Like, remember in Wisdom Saga, Telemachus had such a brightness to it, such a ready to go kind of bright feeling to his voice, very similar to Odysseus. And now, listen to how beautifully they blend together.
Go, tell your mother I'm home. I'll be there in a moment. Of course.
Athena?
Show yourself. I know you're watching me. Show yourself.
My heart. I'm so happy that she's back. And I love how like warrior of the mind, show yourself. I know you're watching me. I know you're watching me. Show yourself. We actually went down there originally. Now we stayed on the same note, I think. And it's a bit slower. It's a lot less instruments happening in the background. Whereas before it was for a completely different reason. But I love how it's brought that back. Piano descend. The clock.
You were never one for hellos.
I can't help but wonder what this world could be if we all held each other with a bit more empathy. I can't help but feel like I led you astray. What if there's a world where we don't have to live this way?
Oh, it's nice that we're hearing, and we did in Wisdom Saga as well, but Athena in a head-dominant quality, like really just allowing it to ping up there, really lovely and free. Still connecting when she's come down here, but yeah, she's learnt a lot as well, and I think she's wanting to move forward with this, having, you know,
I can't
with
help
what she's
but
learned.
feel like I led you astray. What if there's a world where we don't have to live this way?
If that world exists, it's far away from here. It's one I'll have to miss, for it's far beyond my years. You might live forever, so you can make it be. But I've got one endeavor. There's a girl I have to see.
Very well.
Oh, so she wanted to team up again so they can kind of make things right. But he's like, that's enough journeying for me. It's been 20 years.
Very well.
Father, she's waiting for you.
Oh, that was a bit of a worrier of the mind, but it ended a little bit dun 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 unresolved. So obviously we've got one last song. Oh gosh. So the next song is Would You Fall in Love With Me Again? So I'm assuming this is when Penelope and Odysseus finally reunite. We've had Telemachus seeing his father, Odysseus. Athena has made an appearance. My gal's fine. But yeah, I can't believe it. I'm about to listen to the final song. In this moment, I have not. But when you see the next one, obviously, well, when you're seeing this video actually live, I would have seen it by now. But let's go. Do hit that subscribe button, the bell button, and thumbs up button, and go and check me out over on Patreon as well. Remember, I will be posting more Patreon exclusive content over there. But yes, I will see you very soon for the final song of Epic, the musical. See you later. Bye.